we're here in Lake Placid to pick our team for the World Championship, and some of that is designed. We have an ideal number of players that we would like to have in camp for a tryout, and some players are here to test the waters and to see where they fit in to the scheme eventually.
Being back in this environment, it's just reassuring, it's refreshing, and a lot of these players I've been with for a very long time, so it's just been really special to be reunited with all of them.
Really excited to get going and see the competition and make sure that we choose the top 25 players that can make that trip to Utica with us and win us that gold medal.
In our time off, you know, we all go back to our pro teams or our college teams, and that's where our focus has been for the past couple weeks or a month or so. So it's exciting to be back here together as a group now and competing against each other on a day-to-day basis.
Fun.
Hi.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Hi, Carrie.
What's up, Maggie?
We feel that you are 39 of the best players in the country representing Team USA. Obviously, only 23 plus 2 alternates will go with us to Utica. It's going to be an intensive week. You guys represent 10 different universities, 5 different pro teams. But as of this moment, you represent Team USA. And we want you to have the Team USA mentality. We want you to go through this week working hard, being a great teammate, giving it your all, 1% better every day with a gold medal mentality.
Why are you here right now? There's 39 of you. We got to get down to compete, right? Tryout, that might be the word. For some, it's tryout, but you got to look at specifically for yours. You got to hone in on what your job is here this week. For some, it's to validate. You've got a reputation, there's a body of work, you come in, you do your job, you show up, you validate. Easy check marks. That should be some people's focus in here. The other focus is possibly to take somebody's job, right? To take a spot, go out and make it happen. Because once you make this team, you want to be a part of the program for possibly the next 15 years. Can you prove that you can do this? Have you proven it before? Is it part of your DNA? This is the type of player that we need in our program. The type of player that can get up underneath skin, the type of player that can do this consistently and wants to do these things for her teammates, not just for herself, but to be there and to be part of that and represent not only herself, but her teammates as well.
Everybody's here for a reason. We have some of the greatest hockey players around the United States and in the world at this camp. So everybody's here for a reason, and just knowing that hopefully they believe in themselves and we believe in each other, and that's going to be pivotal for us going forward.
I think girls are obviously getting more comfortable. A bunch of different girls from a lot of different places. Some know each other, some don't. It's been really nice getting to know a lot of other girls. I think that's been a big change. And as one of the youngest, kind of just getting to watch all the older girls play, I think is just really, like, I looked up to a lot of these girls. Like, I watched them play in the P-Dub. I played against a couple in college too, so it's just super cool to see like the way they think, their skill level. Definitely learning a lot.
The Frozen Four was a very quick turnaround. It was literally like not even a week ago, but I mean, Monday was a good day to reset and kind of just focus in and realize what was coming next. It was kind of nice that we did have more hockey up, even though it wasn't with our college team and that wasn't the result we wanted. But getting to come here and getting this opportunity to get to try out for this team with this group of girls is just such an amazing opportunity that just kind of having that in your mind and knowing that that's what you're coming for is huge. Getting to lean on those older girls is awesome, and any chance you can get, having my Wisconsin teammates here is also really nice to have that, because there are a few vets like Britta, Anna, KK, like all of them that have been here before and been through this. So it's kind of nice to kind of have them at school and then have them here as well to kind of just lean on and be able to trust with things and fall back on when needed.
If I don't make the roster, I mean, I'll definitely be a little bit devastated. It's something I've been working for. I'm young, I have a lot to learn, a lot of places to grow in. I'll be very grateful for the opportunity just to even be here. I mean, there's only 39 players here in the US and I'm one of them, so if I don't make it, it's just more motivation to make it next year.
When we all get together, tryouts like this, obviously there's a bit of nerves, a bit of stress, but kind of just taking the moment to realize where you're at. For us professionals, it's nice to kind of know you're in hockey shape, we don't have a break. Obviously, the little bit fatigue comes into it, but we've been able to manage ourselves a lot this season, and I think that a lot of us are at peak performance right now, and playing in these scrimmages, the camps, always gets us ready for Worlds. It's a tryout here, so in the back of your head, everybody's here to take somebody's job or to validate your job, but at the end of the day, you want them getting better just as well because they're going to be on your team, and that's who you want to win a gold medal with.
After the Olympics, I had shoulder surgery, and so it's been kind of like an on and off thing with that. And then actually in December, I did something again to my shoulder, which is just like another damper, but I think it just taught me to like come back stronger in spite of setbacks.
This time last year wasn't like the best ending for me, and it's something that I think has motivated me and pushed me to become a better version of myself on and off the ice. And I think going through that experience, I learned a lot about myself. You focus on the process, and hopefully the process leads you to the outcome you want, but at the end of the time, you just put your best foot forward and see what happens. And if that outcome isn't what I want, it's something to continue to go back to the drawing board and see how you can continuously get better.
It's been a very exciting, emotional, life-changing year for me, starting with the birth of my son in July, and I remember watching the team win Worlds in Canada and just being so excited, so emotional, just sitting on the couch. And of course, there was a part of me I wish I was there, and you know, I'm still pregnant and I'm uncomfortable and just so proud of them. But also watching that, being like, gosh, I want to get back there. And I had Drew July 1st, and it's the greatest day of my life. And you know, you just never know what the process is going to be like. If I'm going to be able to return. From the moment I was pregnant, I always had a goal to return to this team, and I didn't know when or what it would look like, but I knew that I was going to put in the work that it took to get here.
I have so much respect for Kendall. The way that she came in and played in February rivalry was truly amazing. I was so impressed with not only her speed, I thought her athleticism might have actually gotten better over this last year and a half. And to think of all the time that she was, you know, dealing with being a mom, and it's amazing what she's accomplished.
I had the goal to return, but there's a lot of things that can go wrong when it comes to birth and pregnancy and postpartum, but I felt like I put myself in a position to get back to the top, whether it's, you know, I skated through 31 weeks pregnant, continued to train all the way up until 2 days before he was born. I think something that's hard for me is I haven't seen many come back and stay back. They've come back for a camp, they've come back for a Rivalry Series, and they've been cut. And that's difficult. And so I know that this journey isn't going to be easy. I know nothing's guaranteed. I know it doesn't matter how long I've been a part of this program. All I can do is just put my head down and work and be the player and the person that I know I am and that I can be. You know, to be on the World's team would be extremely special. Probably a little extra special than any of the other past World Championship teams I've been on, because of, you know, how hard it has been to come back.
It is stressful for all of us.
It's high intensity. Obviously, everybody wants to perform to their best. Some of the best part of my job and some of the worst part of my job is, you know, telling somebody they've made the team, but then there's the gosh, horrible side of it where I've got to tell somebody that they didn't make the team. But it's really exciting once we do get down to that final roster and all have a mission to accomplish.
What happens is each player has a breakdown, they have a grade and a ranking, and then some comments that go into each player's category. There you go, Laila. Then we get together as a group and we watch all of the video, the key points and the key indicators. We've been giving presence points for things like this, a half a point, right, for being in the right spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She reloads nicely, puts herself in a good spot.
3 is like, I think that's just like a big drop off from 4 to 3. So it's not like, it's probably like a 4 flat, you know?
Did you have any 5s today?
No.
So she falls into your category of best player.
I didn't have any 5s yesterday or today.
So what ends up happening is you get a bunch of different opinions. It's a melting pot.
I like her first save shot ability. I don't know if she, right now, has the ability, if when pucks don't stick to her, to make second and third saves.
If you had to gauge on the bench, what was the feeling like with like people coming off the ice?
Tired. Like that line yesterday, 5-on-5 was really, really one of the best lines I thought 5-on-5.
I saw a lot of uninspiring play from our forwards. I don't think there was the right amount of turnovers. Like, I don't think that the forwards really created the way that they needed to for a game to have the proper pace. The game was really average. It looked like a bunch of people played on, like half the team played on Sunday night. Oh, wait a minute, they did.
Does she have that? Is she just not ready yet? You know, what's the group seeing from her overall in terms of her contention and her ability to compete at this level?
Like she played unbelievable. I was impressed there.
I know. I'm critical because when I talk about somebody who can score against Canada, where do all of the goals get scored? Right in 10 by 10, 5 by 5 box. And then at the end, it's time to bring some clarity to situations, and people have to come with really strong takes on who should be in places, who's outperforming who. And what sort of makes sense in terms of the runway that leads up to performances and making sure that it's a process-driven event as opposed to a flash in the pan or something along those lines, or a hope project.
I thought she was coachable and receptive. I see development opportunities with her, and like those that are body of work, that's show. I hope she kills it tomorrow.
She has been time and time again unbelievable in the pressure cooker. When everybody else is boiling, she's at the right temperature.
Yeah. I agree with Robo that it might be a good thing that she doesn't make the team for like, you know, some accountability. Like, and if she does those things, that's great. If she doesn't, then we have our answer that she's not like committed, you know. She's probably the safe option, but I think it does more harm than good by taking her for her and potentially for us.
It's a good phrasing to remember as we go for the forwards. What is a safe option? What might propel a player to becoming exactly who she could be as opposed to hoping?
She's in it. Like, she's invested in it. Like, everything she does is invested in the game of hockey. Like, eat, sleep, breathe. I think she's legit a hockey player. It's not something she does, it's like who she is.
I don't think she's done a great job these 2 days, but I think she understands what that spot's gonna be.
And all 5 of those girls in yellow are playing tomorrow.
Yeah. So how present are they? Are they 100% there? Or are they starting to get, you know, a little bit mentally worn down? Physically, I believe in their abilities, all of them. They train, they're dedicated athletes. But this is new territory as far as the mental approach is concerned, because a tryout takes a lot of mental stress and bandwidth away from you. Move the puck. Thank you. Nice hunt there by Laila. Dude, she's gonna be nasty on the penalty kill too. As the season moves on, who can provide the right energy and aura into that locker room and also have the ability to be able to execute the system we need them to. Any thoughts from the bench, personnel-wise? Well, let's just get the forwards out of the way.
Yep.
Did those two go and do what they were supposed to do?
As someone who was initially hesitant about them, I thought they did a really good job today. I'll say that.
What about pause? Does anyone question the pick moving forward?
No.
Either one of them? Get it out now, and so you can say it later if you need to. Don't leave it if you don't agree with it. How about the back end? Let's just open up the conversation from the coaches who were on the bench today.
There's a goal against or a chance against, and you're like, where was she? Like, doesn't happen. Like, she's in the right spots defensively.
Then to me, I really like what Ellen said about those players developing at the pro level. So then I think you have to take the best one right now for that tournament. And then they all go on and figure out how they all develop.
I think we're doing right by the program at the end of the day.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Looks like it's working
No, I keep
to me.
getting,
I think you just keep refreshing.
What a good teammate.
Oh my
Guys that came out.
Yeah.
Joy, an amazing blend of skill, and her willingness to go into the hard areas was on point this week, and she came in and validated that.
Jessie is a great hockey player, and she's doing really well in the pro league, and we're really excited to watch her future.
Grace gives us a power game and has improved a fair amount since last year, so we're really happy for her.
Laila! I didn't get it. Sips! I didn't get any. Look. No way.
Are you being serious?
Are you joking? Come on, guys. Laila!
Oh my God, congrats.
Congrats, bro. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. Sips! Laila. Hey, Laila. No. She's crying, guys. She's crying. Oh, congrats, bro.
I made the world's team.
Said see you in Utica.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh my God, it was awesome. So congratulations for you.
Thanks.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Well, I made it. I mean, I think every world championship team is so hard to make. It doesn't get any easier no matter how long you've been doing it or how many teams you've made. But this is by far the hardest one for me. I mean, just to come back from having a baby 8 months ago is not easy, but so worth it.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, now you're gonna make me cry. Congrats. Thank you. Your room's so clean. It's so clean. You even bed in here? Thank you. I said everyone's at home sleeping, so I'm sorry. There's no one to call home when you have a child. You go to bed when he does. Everyone's sleeping. But this is my family too.
Thank you guys. It's real.
Yep, she's back.
but this is a tough week. It's exciting to take a team to World Championships. We're going bold and we're doing some different things, and not only putting together a roster that we think can win a gold medal on April 14th, but also a team that we can go to Milan Cortina and get a gold medal there as well.
We started this journey for this specific team in August in Lake Placid. Obviously, every rep with the U.S. team is an opportunity to earn a spot on this squad and be able to represent your country on a world stage in April. This is our squad. We're heading to Utica, and we're ready to defend the title.